Hi everyone, Baker on the dark side. Sorry you're catching me after my workout today, so I'm gonna try to make family recipe number 3. We tried to pick a German potato salad, but that didn't have any measurements whatsoever. So we are now doing Far East chicken chow mein. I will tell you that I don't know where this recipe came from. I don't remember it, but it is in my mother's handwriting. It was in the recipe box. So we're gonna do it. It gives you a way of either getting rid of chicken or some turkey, and also some ham because it also has ham in it. This is a very strange recipe. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I've never made anything like this in my life, I can honestly tell you. So what I did is I just warmed up the chicken, turkey, made sure it was all good. And so now the next thing we're gonna do, according to this recipe, is we were supposed to drain a can of bean sprouts. So I just wanna let you know I'm gonna deviate a little bit from the recipe because the bean sprouts had a lot of sodium in them. So what I'm going to do is substitute kohlrabi. If you've never had kohlrabi, it is a low-carb, wonderful substitute. It's got that same crunch as bean sprouts. So I'm going to use this, and it is low-carb too. So it's fresh and no salt, which is the most important thing, no sodium. This recipe will have enough sodium in it already. So that is the only thing that I am changing because I really didn't want to go over my sodium intake today. So you can use the canned bean sprouts. It says to use half a cup of the liquid from the bean sprouts. I'm going to use water. That is my substitutions. Those are my only substitutions, just so you know. All right, now with that said, so the first step is we drained the bean sprouts. We didn't have to do that. Have a half a cup of liquid ready? We do. Next we're going to do is we're going to melt a 1/4 cup of butter. So putting the butter in. The pan's already hot because, as I said, I used it for the chicken. And it smells. Butter always smells amazing. So we just want to make sure that nothing happens here. So we're going to melt the butter. It says we are going to saute 1 cup of celery diced up and 1 cup of sliced green pepper. So we're going to get this all good and melted. We're going to, as soon as that is melted, we're going to put this in now. Sorry, I didn't wait. Butter melts, doesn't it? Yep, it does. Okay. So we're sauteing this up. And it says while you're sauteing this up, add in a half a teaspoon of curry powder. So we're going to add the curry powder. Okay. So that's the curry powder. Not a lot. So it's not going to be too spicy. So we're sauteing that in. And then it says we're going to blend in the flour. Now, recipe doesn't tell me how long to saute it for. Am I supposed to make it soft? I don't know. I gotta be honest, I don't know. So, I'm gonna do it for a minute, 30 seconds. Smells fantastic. Smells like Far East. Not that I've been there, but Okay, so I've done that. Now it says you're supposed to blend in the 1/4 cup of flour. Okay, so sprinkle it over. This is really strange, but we're making some kind of roux, I guess. So I'm going to move this over here, and it says move it off the heat while you do this. And then mix in the flour. Okay, so now we've got this kind of gooey mess. Okay. We're just kind of cooking out the flour, mixing it in. All right, now it says stir in half a cup of your liquid from the bamboo shoots, which we're using water because, as I told you, I substituted. And then we're going to bring this to a boil. It also says to add a 3/4 cup of milk. I swear to God, it says milk. Okay, so we're putting the milk in. 3/4 cup of milk. This is really the most bizarre recipe I've ever made. All right, so we're mixing it in. It says we got to bring this to a boil. So we're going to bring it to a boil, stirring constantly. Okay, Mom, I'm stirring this constantly. It's kind of getting thick like a gravy, which I would have assumed it would do because it, like I said, it's a roux. It's almost like you're making like a coconut curry, but back then they probably didn't use coconut milk. So we kind of substituted that. That's the way I feel about this. Okay, so we've got it going here. Look at that. I mean, it's literally like a pepper gravy. That's pretty cool. All right. It's not what I expected, but okay. It says after 1 minute, you are going to add your soy sauce. Oh, I lied. I have another substitution. Soy sauce is loaded with salt. But if you have never had Coconut Aminos, so this is Trader Joe's version. They have them at other grocery stores. They are so much lower in sodium and still really taste like soy sauce. I think it tastes better than soy sauce. So get some Coconut Aminos if you want to cut your salt. All right, so it is boiling. I'm going to lower this baby because I'm getting nervous. I don't want this to burn. Okay, I lowered it down to 3 from 5. I'm going to put in this 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Okay, so now we've got the soy sauce in here. Okay, soy sauce. Okay, now we're turning it to a brown color. I think I liked the other color better, but all right. There it is. Very interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, and then you are supposed to add the chicken that you cooked. So there's my cooked chicken. Okay, my cooked chicken's in there now. There it is, cooking. So now we've got kind of like I want to say it's like a Chinese gravy. If the Chinese wanted to make gravy, this would be it. Their version of gravy. All right, so I would say that you probably could take your old turkey gravy from Thanksgiving. You could pour it in the pan, add your Coconut Aminos or your soy sauce, and you would probably come up with the exact same recipe. I'm just telling you. You could add a little milk too if you wanted, but all right. So, I mean, it looks all right. I mean, look at that. It's not bad, right? Okay, now, then you are supposed to add your ham. Okay, here's our ham. Ham's going in. I just got some sliced up cooked ham, and it said it's supposed to be a cup, so I did that. And you cook it in here so it's warm. Okay, so I've done that. It says a little bit of salt and pepper to taste, not much. I'm gonna use my light salt, as you know. Okay, there's that. I probably would, I mean, honestly, I would have probably added some heat to this. Some chili paste, maybe. I don't know, but we're doing it like the recipe because, you know, it's supposed to be about recreating the family recipe, our Far East recipe. Maybe because we were sick of making meatballs and spaghetti. I don't know. It was just, you know, it was just interesting. So now at this point, you would serve this over your kohlrabi and your noodles. I am using brown rice. You can use noodles, they said, or brown rice. So then you're just gonna, you put your kohlrabi over the top. And if you're following the recipe, it would be your bamboo shoots. So you just put this over the top. It gives you the crunch. And then you serve it over rice. And that is the end of this. So, I mean, it's a quick meal. You're looking to get rid of some leftovers. I mean, you could add a lot more vegetables to this. I mean, I think I would add more vegetables, carrot, shred it up. I don't know, something like that. But, all right, we did it. I'm gonna try it. I don't know what to expect, but we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna try a little bit with the kohlrabi. You just dish it out over your rice. I don't have the rice right now, so we're just gonna try it. Just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna get something to eat it with. I'm back. Okay, I almost remembered everything. I just forgot the fork. All right, so here's the kohlrabi. I'm gonna get the pepper, the ham. I got a piece of ham and a piece of pepper and a piece of chicken. Okay, I got the whole enchilada. Okay, the whole chow mein. Here goes nothing. This is really good. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. I thought this was gonna be really awful. But with that crunch from the kohlrabi, I mean, it's a little fattening with the butter, you know, everything. But that crunch makes it satisfying. That kohlrabi makes it. So the bamboo shoots would probably do the same. I would encourage you to get the kohlrabi or the fresh bean sprouts and then serve that over rice. I would definitely serve it over rice and not noodles. I don't know. I mean, whatever you want. But this isn't bad. I would definitely encourage you to try it. And it was really quick, right? Well, anyway, Baker on the Dark Side made something. Hope you enjoyed it.